Having joint pain can be a daily struggle, especially as we get a little bit older. I mean, I know I occasionally suffer. I've got this bionic right knee from a skiing accident, and I occasionally suffer a little bit of pain there. And I play a lot of tennis, so I get tennis elbow, especially when it's cold in the winter. So I know how much achy joints can really be a problem. And for people that in the past have done lots of exercise, certainly cardio exercise, lots of jogging on hard concrete on the road or cycling really, really hard, you'll probably find that you've really damaged those joints. It's one of the reasons when you read my book, Fat and Furious, or watch any of our podcasts, I'm no longer a big supporter of constant jogging and big cycling events, instead preferring to recommend that people walk more and do light exercises with weights, because prolonged impact on those joints will cause problems. But I'm not going to go into chapter and verse right now. Watch either the podcast with Dr. Seema Malhotra, or like I say, read my book, Fat and Furious. I'm not for 1 minute saying you shouldn't do exercise. I'm saying you must do exercise, but try and do exercise that doesn't impact the joints. Things like walking is great, gardening, hiking, slow bike rides are okay, skiing, rowing, playing bowls. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is, but get moving more. Yeah? Get moving more, and get hold of my book to learn a lot more about how to protect those joints. And by the way, protecting your joints is so important, because as we age, I always say to everybody, the two things we want as we age, the two things are the two M's, not M&M as in sweets. We want to protect our mind, and we want to protect our movement. That's what we need as we age. We need our mind and we need our movement. So, alongside getting your exercise right, what can you do in terms of supplements and creams and potions and lotions to look after the joints and the bones? And as you'd expect right now, there's a few things I'd like to point out to you. The first one is our turmeric. We've got a really powerful premium turmeric combining a patented technology called bioprene. And I believe that all adults past the age of 18, we should be taking turmeric. Loads of people have told us how it's great for their joints, how their aches and pains have disappeared. Loads of people, if you read the feedback that we've got from Trustpilot, talk about how it's helped ease symptoms of arthritis. And one of the reasons why it's so powerful all round, turmeric, is that when you look at the ORAC scale, it's probably one of the highest rated antioxidants that we can take as humans. Next thing I'd like to point out is our magnesium. Magnesium is a mineral that has over 300, or it plays a part in over 300 functions in the body. And yet today, sadly, the soil where we get it from, in the vegetables we eat, or the animals that eat the vegetables that we then eat the animals, there's less of it coming out of the soil. So therefore, we have to put it into supplements. And I recommend, again, just like I do with turmeric, every adult in the UK, I believe, should take a magnesium supplement. And it has been proven in clinical trials to contribute to the normal maintenance of our bones. Proven beyond doubt. So definitely, if you're worried about your bones, your joints, make sure you're getting magnesium. Another one you might want to consider is zinc. And zinc is a component of over 200 enzymes inside of the body. And in fact, it's a trace mineral. It's probably the most prevalent trace mineral in the entire human body. It's also known to be essential in terms of growth, muscles, joints, and so on. And also promotes healing, also promotes healthy nervous system, and even brain health. And in clinical trials, just like magnesium, it's been found to contribute to the maintenance of normal bones. Another one that won't shock you is the importance of vitamin D, and even our government on their website, the NHS, say in the winter most people would benefit from getting more vitamin D. And what you might not realise, you might go, what's that got to do with joints and bones and things like this? Well, calcium, you'll appreciate, is important for our bones, yeah? But actually calcium, the thing that helps you absorb calcium, is vitamin D. This whole thing years ago saying drink loads and loads and loads of milk to get the calcium is kind of a bit of a red herring. You only need a little bit of calcium, but you need vitamin D to maximize that calcium. You could have a ton of calcium and no vitamin D, and you won't be getting the benefits. So really, really important. Keep your vitamin D levels up. Of course, if it's middle of the summer and you're out in the sunshine, you're going on holiday, you might not need to take it, but the rest of the time, really do up your vitamin D. And because it's important for the entire family, because loads of kids are also deficient in vitamin D, we now also have an oral spray. So the key thing is keep your vitamin D levels up to make sure you absorb your calcium. If you absorb your calcium, it will look after your bones better. The other one you won't be surprised to hear me say, and again, on the list of the 5 or 6 I recommend for every adult in the UK, get omega-3. Omega-3 is so important for people that are prone to suffering from inflammation, arthritis, joint pains and muscle pains. It's also good for allergies, for digestive disorder, for cognitive dysfunctions and so many other things. And in fact, Dr. Malcolm Kendrick talks about how important it is for our heart. And if you think about it logically, it's an oil, yeah? It's an oil. Omega-3 is an oil. What you put in your car for moving parts and the joints in your car, you put in oil. For me, the ultimate top grade oil that you can put in your body for all its moving parts and your joints is omega-3. Choose Azo because it is one of the highest concentrations of DHA and EPA in the UK. What else might you consider for your joints? Well, loads of people. And do your own research on this one because there are no clinical trials we're allowed to quote on the internet. Do your own research, but loads of people, and see the reviews we're getting, lots of people are taking CBD oil for joint pains. A lot of people with arthritis taking CBD and telling us and informing us and showing you in the reviews below that they're getting some massive benefits from doing so. So lots of different solutions that you could look at. Keep your body hydrated, look after nutrition, do everything you can to take care by not doing too many exercises. Oh, by the way, another thing you might want to take is our collagen supplements. Why? Well, collagen, helps the joints. Think about this. If you were to go and make a bone broth, what do you put in? What are the things that you put in a bone broth to get the most collagen from? Well, if you've read any recipe books, they say go and get the knuckles, Go and get the knuckles. Why? Because in the knuckles of certainly a big knuckle on a cow, or in the smaller knuckles on other animals, that's where the most highly concentrated collagen is. And as we age, our collagen levels go down. Collagen isn't all about just looking after the skin, it's about looking after the joints too, and hence I've put it in this section as well. Loads of solutions for you to go and click on. Go down below, click on any that appeal to you, read the reviews, and start to take your joints really seriously. Because as we age, like I say, it's about the 2 M's. It's about protecting the mind and movement too.